Welcome to TDJ Technology Group special event coverage of the Space Coast Economic Development Committee's announcement today, October 29, 2013. At Melbourne International Airport, Governor Scott of Florida is there to meet with representatives of the Economic Development Committee of Brevard County, the greater Space Coast area. And today they're marking an event by Embraer, a commercial jet aircraft manufacturer located here in Melbourne, Florida. CEO Federico Curado will announce the expansion of facilities here in Melbourne, which will add hundreds of additional employees to the area and strengthening the economy of the area. Let us now join the event as it occurred on October 29, 2013.
Now at this time, it's my pleasure to welcome Governor Rick Scott to make today's announcement.
As you know, I ran about 3 years ago on a platform to get jobs going. We've lost a lot of jobs in our state, measuring 32,000 jobs in 4 years. Our employment had gone from 3.5 to 11.1%. And thanks to you, the private sector, thanks to elected officials that have made this a better place to do business, we've had a big turnaround. 365,000 private sector jobs in two years and 8 months. We don't have the September numbers because of the government shutdown. But we've had a dramatic turnaround in this state. In this area, because of your elected officials and the individuals that are in business here, you've also had a big turnaround. So I want to give a round of applause to everybody here for all you've done to get this part of the state busy again. So this region is rich in scientists, engineers, it's got an incredible workforce. Unfortunately, in the last few years, the Space Coast has not fared well. 2 years ago marked the end of the Space Shuttle program, which forever changed the lives of thousands of families in the region. With the cancellation of the shuttle program came layoffs of 7,000 Floridians. Those losses trickled down to our diners, our gas stations, our restaurants, our schools, our communities. Additionally, with this region so heavily tied to federal aerospace activities, the federal shutdown and sequestration have created more economic uncertainty. While this region has served as a symbol of American excellence for decades, the cancellation of the Space Shuttle program forever altered the jobs landscape for too many families. Despite the challenges, families believe in this community, and so do I. Our state only has about 4.2% of our jobs in manufacturing. The national average is about 9%. Thanks to the support of your senator and the rest of the House and Senate, this last year we eliminated a sales tax on machinery and equipment, which that investment plus the significant investment we've made in the last 3 years in our ports, this year will be $278 million, means we're going to have way more jobs in our ports and also a lot more jobs in manufacturing. Melbourne Airport and the companies affiliated with it employ more than 10,000 Floridians, generates $1.1 billion in economic activity, and is a critical hub for maintenance facilities and other service facilities right here in this area. Today we get to talk about Embraer, which is a great company. They selected Melbourne International Airport for the manufacturing of their Legacy 450 and Legacy 500 planes. So congratulations. Their decision to invest in the Space Coast will ultimately create 600 jobs. It will generate $28 million in capital investment for equipment. The decision by Embraer, of course, is contingent on an incentive package, and those details are still being worked out. From today's announcement, we have 180 days to get the incentive package approved. Like every deal, this will be a partnership between the company, state, and local. But what I'm proud about is Embraer has figured out how to do that. They've been a great partner for this part of the state and for our state, and they're a great company. So now I think I have the opportunity to introduce Thad Altman. Again, I want to tell you, he works diligently every day to make sure this part of the state and your state does well. Here's Thad Altman.
No, I can't tell you what a joy it is to work in the Florida Senate and to have Rick Scott as governor. I chair the Space, Military Affairs, and Domestic Security Committee. When it comes to aerospace issues, military issues, You never worry about passing legislation and Rick Scott not being there. Governor Scott is not only there for us, but he's leading the way, and it has been just a joy to have him represent us here. And the future's bright on the Space Coast with his leadership, and this just is one of many, many projects and announcements that we've had. And most of all, and especially, I want to thank Embraer for the choice and decision and the partnership that we have with them as a company.
Thank you, Senator, and thank you, Governor Scott. It's very exciting. At this time, please welcome President and CEO of the Economic Development Commission of Florida Space Coast, Linda Weatherman.
Thank you, Mark. Good afternoon, everyone. It's fitting that we are here to talk about something called legacy, because the word is really at the heart of what makes the partnership between the EDC and Embraer so exciting and so fruitful. A legacy at its best is something built and then passed along, and that really captures what is happening on the Space Coast with Embraer. And better yet, this legacy is continuing to be developed, continuing to have an impact, and continuing to bolster our internationally renowned aviation segment. We started building this legacy more than 5 years ago, when the EDC and many of the essential state and community partners you see here today helped Embraer grow its U.S. footprint with the opening of the Phenom 100 and Phenom 300 final assembly plant and Slate Customer Service Center here in Melbourne Airport. The company understood why growing here was the right move. Our workforce, our tax climate, our low cost and business environment. Thank you, Governor Scott, making us more competitive. In fact, the list of our competitive advantage is almost as long as the list of the technological advantages contained in Legacy Jet. Then about a year ago, discussions began about a new endeavor. Our partners from previous Embraer projects came together once more. And once again, thanks to the hard work and forward thinking of all those community partners involved, we're here today for this wonderful news: 600 jobs with a deep and lasting effect on our economy as the spending from these salaries to construction ripples through our community. If you think about the 600 jobs we're announcing today, the 260, I think, now at the Phenom plants. Bill, you there? Is that about right? Not that we're counting. The additional 200, 1,000 jobs tied to this one company, and we're so very excited about it. We have had full discussions with the state and local levels about key elements of the exciting opportunity, and we are confident that these matters will be concluded shortly. And then very soon, 2016, the first Legacy 500 jet is scheduled to be delivered from the facility this week. A sleek, cutting-edge, twin-engine aircraft that, as with Embraer's other jets, will soon be the envy of the industry. I look forward to celebrating that legacy and the legacy that all of us here today are making as well. Thank you, and thank you, friends.
Thank you, Linda. And now please welcome for the City of Melbourne, Mayor Kathy Meehan.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the City of Melbourne, it is my pleasure to be here at our airport once again to mark this very exciting project. This is a testament to our city, our airport, and the outstanding partners that come together to help our economy grow. When the new assembly plant is fully operational, and with the operations at its existing facility, Embraer will be capable of producing 4 different jets here in Melbourne. How exciting is that? We are thrilled that this wonderful company has again chosen our city, and we look forward to completing this process and moving forward with the production of these amazing legacy aircraft. So on behalf of myself, City Council, and City staff, we wish Embraer many years of successful business here in Melbourne and on the Space Coast. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor. And also, on City Council, I was remiss earlier to not announce, but Honorable Greg Jones is here too from the Melbourne City Council. I think we got everybody coming from Melbourne. Thank you, Mayor. We certainly value all the city has done to accommodate and welcome this ever-growing company. Brevard County has played a tremendous support role in securing this project as well, and we're grateful to have a board of county commissioners that understands and fosters economic development. They keep our community competitive, and it keeps our economy growing. So please join me in welcoming Chairman of the Brevard County Board of County Commissioners, and Andy Anderson.
Thank you, Mark, and I'm pleased to be here this afternoon. And thank you, Governor, for your passion and dedication for economic development and creating jobs in Florida. You know, you couldn't do this as a local official on your own, and we appreciate the support we get from your office. Thank you very much. I'm pleased to be here again yet for another Embraer celebration, another expansion right here on the Space Coast. Embraer has consistently recognized the advantages the Space Coast has through a talented workforce, our quality of life, and we're thrilled to have Embraer utilizing even more of our assets in its mission. The 600 employees that assist the Legacy 500 and Legacy 450 twin-engine business jets are not just job numbers. They are our new neighbors, buying houses, furniture, groceries, go to our restaurants. Their economic impact reaches far beyond just figures on a page. As we finalize the elements of this project at the county level and head towards what we expect to be a successful conclusion, we look forward to launching this next chapter for Embraer and the Space Coast. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. So without further ado, I'm sure we'd all like to hear from the company itself on this next exciting chapter. So please welcome President and CEO of Embraer S.A, Federico Curado.
Well, good afternoon. Well, thank you for being here. Real pleasure to be here one more time announcing an investment and expansion. Just a few minutes to give you a perspective of what the company is these days, especially in its relation with the United States. We've been here for 34 years. So we came to Florida in 1979 and to Fort Lauderdale. That's where we have our headquarters. But today we have direct involvement with not less than 26 states in the United States. We outsource roughly $2 billion a year in parts and components from U.S. suppliers across all those states. But it is, of course, in Florida where we have our biggest footprint. We have today about 1,400 direct employees in the United States. About half of those are here in Florida, and of course going up with this announcement. We are beyond our commitment as far as jobs, as far as the Phenom facility, and we also expect to be, achieving, our promised numbers earlier than what we have committed for, both for the engineering research center, but also for the expansion of the 450-500. So, in closing, I have to make sure I do not forget anybody. So, first of all, of course, the state of Florida, Governor Scott, for all his support, his passionate support in defending jobs for this state, City of Melbourne, Melbourne Airport Authority, Brevard County, Space Florida, Enterprise Florida, the Economic Development Commission, EDC of Florida Space Coast, our friend, thank you, and the Brevard workforce. On behalf of the 18,000 employees of Embraer, the Embraer family, I thank you very much for your support and look forward to many years ahead. Thank you.